This is the BZJ Podcast. Alright, fam, you're welcome to the BZJ Podcast. This is the BZJ Podcast, and you're rocking with your boy, the King, Big Z. Also known as in the Zeke, you already know, King of Easy. You already know what this is. BZJ Podcast got a brand new studio locked down. A big shout out to, the guys who are making this work, eLife Africa. And, also brought to you by Super Trendy Entertainment, STR Entertainment. A big shout out to No Limit Clothing. She got me locked in this brand new sweat jacket. I love it. I mean, tracksuit. I love it. And I'm with my guy.
Back again.
Yeah, we're back
in the building.
In the building. Trying to dissect entertainment.
Yeah. I love talking music.
I love talking music. The last episode was dope.
I love. I'm a music head, so I love talking.
And
music.
a lot of girls were like, "Yo, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Bring him back on." And
for $1,000, I'm yours.
I got. I swear, man. Guys, what's up? How y'all doing out there? I'm having so much fun. Abi's having fun. I'm always having fun with my brother right here,
Sup.
So today, guys, we're talking about something very interesting, and that is we just want to look at a few of these artists in different generations that have made impact, and we're just gonna let's talk, let's gist. Who amongst them out of the two that we're going to be comparing, in this different generations had the most impact? First of all, let's talk about Two-Face and the Bench. Yep.
Okay.
Who had the most impact?
But I don't know if it's fair to say who had the most impact, but because Two-Face was an era,
yeah.
The Bench and the Mohits was a whole era.
When the Bench and the Mohits were on, Two-Face was shut down.
No, but he wasn't particularly shut down, but we felt, because this is what happened, right?
Yeah.
We had the Plantation Boys.
Yeah.
Then it broke up. Two-Face was the shining light.
Yeah.
Then we still had Face struggling.
Yeah.
Something happened, then we just left him behind them from nowhere. Dongolo came.
Yeah.
They have Don Jazzy and the band. That was going on. And then they became, and before you knew that, we had One Day Cold, we had Dr. Seed.
And it was back to back.
Then while all this was going on,
yeah.
I can't remember, I think it was when it was going on. We now had Nice from nowhere.
Yeah, Nice came out.
Congo song, what is this?
And Nice produced Olamide and...
So the thing just kept going as a ripple. So, but if you want to talk about who's still relevant, when it comes to still has a career.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying the band doesn't have a career, but who's still kind of still quite hot right now, it's a bit Two-Face. In current 2022 that we are in.
The bunch is not doing bad for himself. He was one of the judges at the...
No, I'm talking about music-wise. I'm not talking about generally what you're doing, but in music, he had some couple of songs, and I really influenced him so much, no disrespect. But when the band was the band, we know he was the entertainer.
But what do you think was the problem with the band? Personally, my opinion, I felt the band had a problem after he left More Hits, after he left Don Jazzy. I think that was a major advantage for the band to launch into the international market, but he saw that as a problem and it affected him. So that's why you see, that's why it's very important. Your view towards things matters a lot. You understand? If you feel, I can't live without this guy, without this girl, you just can't live without them. That's the truth.
No, the thing is, a lot of people see it from different angles. Some people felt it was now everybody can say it was a bad choice, and he shouldn't have left the band, left Don Jazzy. But as of then, it wasn't the right choice to make. It was a risk, but it was a worthy risk. But I just say it wasn't the American scene.
Yeah.
Kanye is a visionary.
Yeah.
Right? They were not ready for Afrobeat.
At the time. Now imagine it was this time.
Yeah, that would have been, just imagine, you see?
Yeah.
So the fact that Don Jazzy and the band took that leap, but it also encouraged other artists to see that there's something
now the truth is, now I'm getting to really realize that the band opened the door for Afrobeat.
He did kind of make people feel, okay, there could be an acceptance on the other side. And so, with that, I commend him. Now it looks like a bad choice because it looks like he fell off after that. But as then, somebody had to do it. And for the fact that he was bold enough to take that step, I do credit him.
Like when I saw Snoop Dogg, not really Snoop Dogg, because I know before then there were a lot of Nigerian artists who had,
features,
exactly. But when I saw Kanye West at his peak,
Kanye West
the Burns video. Boy,
he was the biggest thing after Jay-Z as a
at the time.
So to have his attention is a big freaking deal.
Well,
so you can't just put it away. So, if you talk about who are aside African Queen and some very good songs from the 2Ps, the band had more hits. When it comes to club bangers.
Yeah, when it comes to club bangers.
But longevity of songs.
When
it comes to that, 2Ps had more evergreen songs. It's like you have, again, Davido and Wizkid. Davido has more bangers, but Wizkid has songs that I feel can stand longer.
I think Davido has, but before we get there. This is the BCJ Podcast. Now, Tiwa Savage and Yemi Alade.
Okay, I've never really been, I just said it, I've not really been a Yemi Alade fan, but I recognize her star power.
Yeah.
She was much more international
than Tiwa was.
Yeah.
She had that appeal.
Especially in Africa.
Yeah.
Not just in West Africa, but even East Africa, they're banging to her and all that. Why Tiwa came with that international appeal already. She was already doing things with big people. When she came in, she had to actually learn the Afrobeat sort of, to kind of inculcate that into her style. But when it comes to who was big at this point now, I actually feel internationally Yemi Alade is bigger. To be honest,
so?
I feel Yemi Alade.
I think Tiwa is.
I prefer Tiwa's music, but I really feel Yemi Alade is bigger.
Yeah.
Internationally,
she is the most followed African female artist.
When it comes to even her songs, Yemi Alade is bigger.
And she does her songs
they appeal to a lot of
a lot of international
Africa generally, not just
Yeah.
Nigerian musicians and Nigerian audience. Tiwa's song appeal greatly to just Nigerian fans and maybe people that like Afrobeat. Yeah. But Tiwa has the songs that even East Africans are banging to now.
And the thing about and the thing about Yemi that I love is she doesn't have any controversies around her career.
The controversies, you know, I say they just go around looking for controversies. For instance, Tiwa.
Some people they are intentional about
controversies. Okay, because
like Tiwa was I think Tiwa was intentional about the sex tape.
Come on, man.
She was intentional about
it. She was a kid, man.
Did you see that sex tape?
That was barely sex. That was like 2 minutes of.
But it was a sex tape.
That was like if she wanted to do a sex tape.
I saw Tiwa Savage.
Kanye West.
I saw. Did you see Tiwa Savage? You saw Tiwa Savage.
Kanye West.
Kim
Kardashian had a sex tape.
It was not intentional.
There were lights.
That wasn't intentional.
That's what I'm saying. That one obviously was.
Tiwa's was intentional.
It was just a phone, and the guy just recorded some stupid 2 seconds.
I saw Tiwa.
No, I don't want to go back. She was a freaking child.
I don't want to go back.
She was a child. She didn't do that.
I don't want to talk about that. Now, let's talk about Olamide. Now I think it's we have to deal with 4 guys: Olamide, Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido.
No, but when you want to talk about the 3 greats, you put Olamide. Olamide is phenomenal. Like
he's not on the Mount Rushmore. But he's on the Mount Rushmore.
In the Nigerian context, yes. Yeah. Internationally, as the biggest artist in Nigeria, there are just 3 of them for now: Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido. That's it. But Olamide
is a giant.
Olamide is good.
It's not good. Olamide is a giant.
Olamide has not had an album that was bad.
Yeah.
Every album is good. Every single album. The guy is a genius. I he's a genius. He's really good, but he still doesn't have that. I don't think he cares so much. Maybe he's not looking for that. Yeah, so he just does. I don't know. Maybe he does, or we don't know. But for now, he's just sticking to his indigenous rap. But he's freaking good. He's a genius.
But then Naira Marley and this guy, Naira Marley and Zlatan.
Okay, there's nobody. Again, I'm not. Like I can be honest because I'm not even a big Naira Marley fan. Okay. Right, but I know there's nobody that had that kind of introduction
like Naira Marley.
Naira Marley was a cult. No, there's a difference between having fans and having a cult.
Wow.
And I'm not using it as like
Malian.
It was a cult movement.
I swear.
No manners, no belt.
Yeah.
He was a problem.
Crazy.
There's no artist that has had that kind of run that Naira Marley had. as far as I'm concerned.
I swear.
Even from the Mr. Easy's to call them.
Olamide
Naira
had
had this.
like that.
Not if it was his guy's name, the Green.
The Green.
It became much more popular after he died.
Yeah.
Though. Nobody had what Naira Marley had.
But I think people are not really talking about this thing that much. People are not talking about Naira Marley's influence.
Because we soon forget.
Yeah, we
Do
forget.
you know what happened that period?
I swear.
Bro, it was a full. It was a problem.
Yeah.
Mali.
Everywhere.
Even Kemi Olunloyo was saying she was in Mali. Everybody was in Mali.
Kemi Olunloyo was in Mali.
She said it at that point. No man.
But I wasn't no Malian though.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, do you know how you know when an artist has blown for you?
Yeah.
When you see all the bosses and all the Kekemarwa,
They
you are seeing pictures of the artist.
I swear.
Just to the artist is.
I
You
swear.
don't blow enter choro. There's blow. Then there's blow enter choro.
I swear.
Now blow enter choro. And the funny thing was, this was someone that's coming from the UK.
Yeah.
He's British.
Yeah, and it's rich.
To come and I don't know how he did it.
That's crazy.
He's much more intelligent than people giving credit.
I swear, but I think like we need to have a special day, like an episode dedicated to Naira Marley, because people are not really talking. Like,
you don't understand the geniuses of that guy.
You understand?
He's a genius.
God,
He's a freaking genius. But
Anyway.
I feel he has fallen off anyways.
Yeah.
That album was shite.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was shite.
Anyway, guys, thanks for rocking with us. Great. I know, like, well, if we want to talk about this whole thing, we need like 5 hours to talk. Just play too cool. All right, guys, thanks for rocking out with us. Don't forget, it's your boy Nigerian.
Bore Adeka, aka Remarkable.
You already know what it is. It's still the BCJ podcast, but I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Yeah, right. God bless you. Take care. This is the BCJ podcast.